guys, I haven't posted a video for like 3 years, and that's crazy. Sorry, things happen. But I want to use this video to kind of recap what's happened the last couple of years, just quickly, and to kind of let you guys know the direction that my videos will be in, the 2 different directions that the video will be in and things. So, I'm in Japan. Crazy. Not to visit. I live here for 1 year now. Basically how that happened is my husband works for Subaru of Indiana. So we're used to being in Indiana. Been there for a while. But then they decided to bring him here for a year to learn kind of the Japanese Kaizen way of doing things. So we came here for that. And we've been here about 4 months now. So we came in June. So June, July, August, September. 4 months. And it's been crazy. And there will be no editing to any of these videos because I left my computer in America because it's heavy and stuff. So I have my phone. So that's how you're seeing me. And basically, really quickly, the last couple of years, before you ask, because I'm sure you'll want to know, I did keep the weight off. I know my videos were mainly focused on weight loss and things, and I did Nutrisystem, and then I tried Cambridge for a bit, maybe a month, and I know with Nutrisystem I started at about 216, I think, and I went down to 185, so I lost about 31 pounds on Nutrisystem, which is great, and then I switched to Cambridge, which I lost minimal, a few pounds, but basically, on top of that, well, after that, I just started eating a normal diet, and I maintained this whole time. In fact, I've gone down about 10 more pounds, so I'm at 175 or so right now. So yay, that makes me excited, because so many times when you're on a diet and you lose a good amount of weight, you'll see people's videos and stuff, they come back and they've gained a bit, and they just keep going back up, and I always feel so bad, because I know how much time and energy and effort goes into losing all that weight. I know how hard it is. Trust me, I look at a hamburger and I gain weight. It's a bad situation. But anyway, so yeah, and now we are here for another 8 months in Japan. And basically the last 2 years, I lost enough weight to where I was a little more confident in what I was doing, and I realized through going to the gym and losing this weight that I love fitness. And especially dancing. You have to find what you like. People that tell you, oh, just run a mile on the treadmill. Yeah, but I hate the treadmill, and I'm pretty sure I'd break it. You know, like, it's not my thing. I don't like feeling like a hamster in a cage. That's, other people might love it. I can't do it. I'm bored with that. So you have to find something that works for you, whether it's swimming or weightlifting, or, you do need to do the cardio and the weights like they say, but for me, the cardio portion has always been dancing. So I became a Zumba instructor, a ballroom dance instructor, but I've done ballroom dance for years, so that was nothing new, and a kids dance fitness class. I did that twice a week. I love kids, they're great, sometimes. And Bali X instructor. And if you don't know what Bali X is, that's a Bollywood-inspired dance cardio, high-intensity sort of dance class. It's great. It's so much fun. That's what brought me from the 185 to 175. The loss of the other 10 pounds was just, I didn't change my diet. It was just Bali X. It's so much fun. If you don't know it, they have their own YouTube channel on here with different choreography. It's great. So I did that, and then, of course, I had a full-time day job as well in the office. So then we decided to move to Japan, and here we are. So my videos will kind of be focused on the 2 categories, one being living a life in Japan, how that's going, the different avenues of that, even the small things you wouldn't think of, like they have strange recycling and trash situations going on. They have, things down to the medicine that's here, and available for you, just everything. I'm going to try to get into, like, the other videos will have specific titles, specific areas that I'll talk about. I'll even bring my daughter in. She's going to a Japanese-only school. They're not speaking English there for her either. And so it's kind of from a viewpoint of an American in Japan that knows no Japanese. I saw some videos and did some research before I came here, but there really wasn't a video of someone that came here knowing nothing. I know about 20 words and phrases, but in the scope of a language, that's basically nothing. So I can get around, I can speak some Japanese, but it's not great. So, and I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting to learn about other cultures. And when I was in Malaysia a few years back, that was horrible. And that was isolating and depressing. Not the same in Japan. Not the same at all. They're amazing. Japan is amazing. I'll do a video on Tokyo. I don't personally live in Tokyo. All the videos I've seen are people who live in Tokyo, and it's great for Tokyo. Tokyo gets the light all the time. But I'm about an hour and a half away by train. There's a train system, a bus system, that sort of thing. The Shinkansen, which is the super fast train. So I'll kind of, pull that apart and stuff. But I'm in Gunma and Ota. So Ota City is the city, and Gunma is the prefecture. So if you live in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Oshkosh would be the city, Wisconsin would be the state. So we're in Ota City within Gunma, that's in Japan. We're kind of a rural area, so I feel like there's more interesting things happening here than in Tokyo in a lot of ways, because in Tokyo you get the younger group of people that are hip and, know what's going on. Whereas here you just get a really strange mix. There's weird things going on, like people can sleep in public. People can just, we've seen it. People are just, and in Tokyo too, of course. In all of Japan, you can just sleep on the curb with open intoxicants. You can walk around with a beer in Japan and fall asleep on the curb, and everyone will just walk around you. It's crazy. It's crazy. But like I said, I will have my daughter on here sometimes. Right now she's in school. But I'll have her on here sometimes, kind of telling you her thoughts on Japan as a 5-year-old. She's 5 now. It's crazy. My other video, she was 2. Now she's 5. I hid her away in the attic for 3 years, Crazy. So, I'll have her in a couple videos too, maybe talk about school, talk about her, her experiences and stuff coming from a 5-year-old American who knows no Japanese as well. Anyways. And my other kind of part of my videos will be on my current weight loss journey. So like I said, I'm about 175 right now or so, but I'm 5'2", so that in no way is where I should be. By the way, being 5'2" in Japan is awesome. Everyone's my height. It's amazing. And that in no way is making fun of Japanese people. I love it so much. In America, I was the short one all the time. You took a group picture, I was the one in the front because, I'm 5'2". Here it seems to be that the average female, at least, is 5 foot. So I'm even kind of tall sometimes. Never thought that would happen. Love it. Love it. But anyway, so what I decided to do now, and I started it yesterday. By the way, I'm not a big makeup wearer. I wear a little bit. I'm kind of more of a tomboy person, so there won't be makeup tutorials or anything. I love watching them, and I'm entranced by them. How do they do that? But I'm not one. So, anyway, what I decided to do, I started yesterday, is this thing called intermittent fasting, which I guess has been around for years, and I had no idea, and I came across it on YouTube out of nowhere. I don't even know how I got there. You know how you'll sit your kid down and watch a nice video of Play-Doh, and you come back to check them in 5 minutes and they're watching Korean porn? Okay, so it was one of those situations. All of a sudden, I got clicking on related videos and brought me out in the middle of the weeds, and I was watching videos on this, and I was really interested. I did research, and of course watched more YouTube videos and more research, and I think it'll fit in perfectly with my lifestyle. So basically what it is it's not a full-on fast, like you fast all day, or you fast for 3 days, or you become Buddha with it. It's not what it is. You can actually eat the same food that you're eating. It's just the time frame that you're eating it is the important thing to focus on. Of course, you'll want to choose healthier options if you can. I've made my lifestyle change to pretty healthy. I'll still eat the occasional bad thing, like you should do, to live life, you know. But basically there's 3 categories. There is the easy one, which is 12 hours and 12 hours. So you have 12 hours that you're fasting and 12 hours that you can eat it. So let's say you choose 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can eat any time in there and then you fast after that through the night. But then the middle one is the one I'm choosing, which, because that easy one seems too easy. Eating 8 to 8, I don't feel like I would see much results really from that, because it's basically what I was doing before. Middle grade here is 8-16. So you fast for 8 hours and then, you eat for 8 hours and you fast for 16. So, and you can choose that gap of time, that your golden window of eating, for whatever works with your schedule. So for me, I stay up till about 1 o'clock in the morning on average. Here and in America, it's just, when you get used to the time change, just go back to your old habits. So I'm going to choose 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., that time frame. I started yesterday, actually, and I fasted a lot longer than I should have, I think, because I didn't start till 4 p.m. eating, which is crazy, but I slept in a bit, so I don't know. And then I only ate till 8:30, and I had 2 meals and a snack in between. And I was good. Like, I was fine. I'm still fine. And today I'm on the next day, and it's 2 p.m. here. And I'm fine. And I haven't eaten since 8:30 last night. And I just worked out. I came back from the gym and took a shower, blew dry my hair and crap. I did 2 classes at the gym. I was so scared because one of them was a weightlifting class. Doing it with no food in your body. I thought I was going to die. And I didn't die. In fact, I had a lot of energy, which was strange, especially technically this is the second day. So my other set of videos will be on the weight loss with intermittent feeding. It'll probably be intermittent fasting. I guess it's intermittent feeding. It depends how you see it. Glass half full or glass half empty, But those will probably be weekly videos or so. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, that'll basically be what my channel's on and everything, and I feel like before I came to Japan, I had my scale actually shipped on a boat, by the way, to get here, because all the scales here are in kgs, and although that when you stand on it, you go, oh, look, I'm so light, but then when you lose weight, you don't get the feeling that you've lost much. You lose a pound, and you won't see it. You lose 2 to 3 pounds, then you'll finally see something. And I don't like that. I want to know when I'm losing weight, So I had to wait a month for it to ship here after I got here. So the whole first month I didn't have a scale. And the problem with that is, the reason I'm so good at maintaining is that when, I'll weigh myself once a week. And I always set myself a new scary number. Before I went on Nutrisystem, and I knew it was 216, I was like, oh my god, I have to get under 200, So then when I finally did, I swore I would never get over 200 again, and I didn't. Then my next scary number was 190, and if I started to creep over 190, I'd go, freak out, make myself go back under 190. Okay, then we can continue, the slope or the maintenance or whatever, but that was the new scary number, was the 190, and now it's 180. And the thing is, the scary number is just to keep yourself in check. It doesn't mean that if you get over 180, that you freak out and you're down on yourself. I was thinking before how people get down on themselves when they gain a little bit of weight. Life happens, things happen. And think about this. Think about if your best friend, right, their scary number is 180. And let's say they moved to Japan and they don't have a scale for a month, okay? And then they tell you on the phone, I guess via Skype because they're in Japan, that, oh my god, can you believe it? I gained 4 pounds since I've been here. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I can't believe, da-da-da-da-da. What would you say to them? Would you say, you stupid fat loser, you should know better, why'd you do that? No. I mean, you wouldn't be friends with them long. So you don't say that to your friend, but we say it to ourselves, you know? So I feel like we're not really friends with ourselves as much as we should be. We don't give ourselves the benefit of the doubt. Shit happens. You had a birthday. You ate a cupcake. It's fine. Are you going to continue to wait until you get to your goal weight to ever eat a piece of cake again? What? And you may never do it. You may never hit your goal weight. So you're going to tell me you live your whole life without eating another cupcake again just because on the off chance you do get to the goal weight? And even if you do and you eat that cupcake, you got to get it back off. You know what I mean? So I feel bad that we're not friends with ourselves the way we should be. So when I got my scale back, I stood on it and saw that I was under 180 before I left the US. I was like 178, 176 to 178 in there. I came back and went on the scale and I was 182. So I'd gone over the scary number. Now, when it's something new like that, or when I know that I've done bad, or I've been eating the awesome Japanese food and I know it's not going to be great, you step on it, you look at the number, you go, okay, that's my weight for now. That's fine. You write it down. I have a calendar right above my scale. I write it down. Then you move on. You know, then you're like, all right, so that was my weight today. We'll see what happens. And then you just go on with your day. You know, there's no, you would, like I said, you would forgive a friend, a sister, a loved one. You should love yourself enough to not, there's enough things in life that make you feel like crap. You know, I'm in Japan. I'm 175, 5'2" woman in Japan. I'm a whale here. In America, I'm a normal size. Size 12, 14 pants, it's normal. You're normal. You got some curves, which by the way, they call it here when you have curves, like, you know, the hourglass thing I have, they call it bon ket bon. So I'm bon ket bon. And you're bon ket bon. Maybe. I don't know. So, anyways, and I know this video is long because it's kind of a recap of the last 3 years and then what my videos will be on. So I'll kind of choose different subjects. I don't know how often they're going to come out. 1 a week at least from intermittent fasting. And then after that, I don't know how many different Japanese lifestyle videos from an American's perspective that doesn't speak any Japanese. We'll see. But anyways, thank you so much for being in Japan with me. Bye!